In this demo, I'm going to be showing Discourse Vibe and particularly how I use it to configure AI in a development discourse container. DV is a toolkit for working with containerized instances of discourse. You can have multiple dev instances running against different source code that you have. You can extract and put stuff into these containers. It just makes it incredibly easy to experiment with agents and other kind of tools. For starters, we will install DV using this command, or you can clone the repository and go build it yourself. Once you've done that, you'll have DV, which has all of the commands. So we will do DV new AI demo. So that's just the new container that I'm creating. And it already created the container. I can see it's up and running. It's running on localhost port 4200. It takes it about 30 or so seconds to boot up. So while it's booting up, I can kind of demonstrate some other things. So once this is booted up, I can run dv config AI, because I want to have AI configured inside this container. So initializing, and once it's ready, which should be any moment, I have this two-pane view, which has a bunch of models. These are across various providers like OpenRouter and Anthropic and so on. And this will configure it using the keys that I already have configured on my machine. So I can now install, let's say, Sherlock-Alpha, which is a free model from OpenRouter, which is really cool. And I'll just press enter, and then I can go through all of the settings, and then enter save. And then it'll create that particular configuration on my instance. Once it's created, I can go to my instance, and now it's booted. I need to log in as admin. So I'll do session, admin become, and then I can see the AI bot is already here. I can ask it, tell me more about personas in Discourse AI. This is going to use the GitHub helper to look up information about Discourse AI. And it's using a 100% free model at the moment. It is searching through personas, code search, searching files, and so on. So it runs a whole bunch of tool calls. And then finally, read some files. Wow, it's doing a lot of work here. And it's now going to tell me a little story about discourse personas. Now, all of this AI use was 100% free. And it was trivial to configure. The nice thing about all of this is that you can actually get access very quickly to AI features in your development environment if you want to play with it. So, Discourse allows you to configure different LLMs. I can see the LLM configuration here that I have, and I can enable more LLMs and so on and so forth. So hopefully this was interesting, shows how to very, very quickly configure an environment. See you later.